Channel membership is live. Join the comic book mafia today. There's 2 tiers. $5.99 will get you into the comic book mafia, and you can pay tribute to the Don for $2.99 a month. Today, I'm going to give you my top 5 picks plus a bonus sleeper pick if you're on a budget each new comic book day. That and a whole lot more coming up next. I'm Jimmy Don Kerr, and this is the Small Town Collectibles YouTube channel. So before I get into giving you my top 5 picks plus that bonus sleeper pick for new comic book day, I want to ask you, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do that now. Hit that subscription button, turn on that notification bell so that you get notified when I put out new content, smash that like button, and hang around to the end of the video where I'll tell you what comment to leave so you can enter this week's giveaway. All right, now that all that's out of the way, let's jump into our list this week. But before we get there, one of the things that I've realized that I don't do in my videos is show you the books that are coming out each week that I'm reading. So I want to share that with you. This little clip's about 2 minutes. I'm going to flash over the books that are out this week that I'm actually reading and really enjoying. Hope you enjoy this. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Those were the books that I am checking out this week that I've been reading, ongoing series that I just love. I wanted to list those for you so I could just share that with you so you would know what I do read each week. All right, before we jump into our top 5 list, I do want to shout out my channel sponsors. First up, we got IRF Authentics. Their January box goes on sale to the general public this Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go give them a follow on Instagram, and all week they're giving sneak peeks of some of the books that you can expect to see in the box. They just dropped a post today announcing that Marvel legend Chris Claremont signatures will be included in this month's run. Love Chris Claremont. Actually had him sign a book for me at C2E2. So go follow those guys and check out that box. Also, that Spider-Man booth, of course, is the home of the 2.2 comic book mystery box, which is $30 plus shipping. The current GP is the TMNT #1 full reprint, limited to 150 by Kevin Eastman. Also, check those guys out on Whatnot. They're doing almost daily sales, selling a bunch of great stuff, and you can get some phenomenal deals on there. And then last but not least is Street Level Hero LA, who's just putting out insane variants weekly to some of the hottest books out there. And they've also got some really, really dope gear. So go over, check those guys out. I want to shout them out every time I get a chance, and really thank them for their sponsorship and their support of my channel. Links down in the description below. Go check those guys out. Number 5. Miss Marvel punches her way out of the Bollywood bubble she landed in when she got home from Chicago. But things are not exactly normal, and she still has no idea what happened, or if it could happen again. What's worse, it seems like she has a copycat lurking around Jersey City, and whoever they are, they're ruining her good name. They're escalating from snack thievery to scuffles with civilians and wonky powers, or no, Miss Marvel has to find them, and fast. So number 5 on the list this week is Miss Marvel Beyond the Limit number 2 with a retail price of $3.99. In this book, you get the first appearance of Quarren, which is the true identity of the shape-shifting Miss Marvel doppelganger. Really enjoyed that first issue. I like this character, this Quarren, the shape-shifting. Think they can have some play down the road in the Miss Marvel storylines. So that's why I put this one at number 5 on our list this week. Number 4, The Tower, Part 2. The mysteries of Dr. Weir begin to unfold as a new doctor named Frau joins the staff of Arkham Tower. The Bat family tries to figure out the best way to infiltrate the facility, but someone may have gotten the drop on them. Someone not unfamiliar with psychiatric facilities. One Dr. Harleen Quinzel, better known to you dear readers as Harley Quinn. So number 4 on the list this week is Detective Comics number 1048 at a retail price of $4.99. Now you get the first cameo appearance of Dr. Ocean in the shadows in this book, but I primarily put this on the list because I've really enjoyed Detective Comics for a while now. And I'm really excited about this mini-series, The Tower. I think it's 12, 13 issue run, and I'm really excited for that. And I wanted to make sure I put it out there for the people out there that like to read as a book that you might be interested in picking up. So you could pick up number 1047, which was the first issue of this series, and then this week, number 1048. Number 3, Kaiju Hit Hard. Family hits harder. Trying to keep your family from imploding is a tall order. Kit Hobbs is about to find out it's an even taller order when that family has been piloting the Titan that protects New Hyperon from Kaiju for generations. Between a spiraling brother, a powder keg of a father, and a whole bunch of 20-story monsters, she's got her work cut out for her. So number 3 on the list this week is We Ride Titans number 1 with a retail price of $3.99. Included this on the list strictly as a read. I mentioned yesterday in first appearances and key issues that I really enjoyed that movie Pacific Rim, which is basically about these big machines that people pilot and they kind of protect the earth, almost kind of in a military way. This sounds a whole lot like that. And you throw in kind of a crazy family, which I think we can all relate to in some way or another. It just really kind of checks the boxes for me of a story that I want to read. So for an indie title, really, really looking forward to this one this week, and that is We Ride Titans number 1. Number 2, the next pulse-pounding chapter in the saga of New York City's Guardian Devil, this time starring Elektra as Daredevil. Joined by Raphael De La Tour, Chip Zdarsky continues his landmark run and the Daredevil story that spins directly out of the shocking revelations in the pages of Devil's Reign. Elektra is the world's deadliest assassin, and she's taken a vow not to kill. Someone puts themselves directly in her path with deadly consequences. What else would you expect from the Marvel Universe's greatest hunter? So at number 2 on the list this week is Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, number 1, coming in with a retail price of $3.99. Now, this book does have a first appearance of AKA a member of the Hand who recruited Elektra, but I'm primarily including it here because I absolutely have loved, and I mean loved, the Chip Zdarsky Daredevil run up to this point, including the first couple of issues of Devil's Reign. So I cannot wait to see where he takes this title. I think that Daredevil run is one of the most underrated titles of the last couple of years, and I cannot speak highly enough of it, so I cannot wait to get into this book. So that's Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, #1, coming in at #2. #1, Elsa and the Family Bloodstone. Who better to defend Earth from magical invaders than the monster hunter Elsa Bloodstone? Elsa is the best there is at what she does. Tough, skilled, and clever enough to handle any problem. Except her brother Cullen. They have issues, and they'll have to put them aside not only to protect Earth, but also welcome the latest addition to the Bloodstone clan, their long-lost sister. Her awesome set of powers and unique blood gem have placed a target on her back, and the worst horse from beyond this realm are on the hunt. So coming in at #1 on the list this week is Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone #1, with a retail price of $4.99. Now, as the synopsis read, this is the first appearance of Lyra Bloodstone, the sister of Elsa. I've really enjoyed the Death of Doctor Strange run, but I really like this character, especially the sister of Elsa. I think this is a character that could have some long-standing value in the Marvel Universe. So I think she's going to be around for a while. Everything I've read on it kind of leads me to believe that. So yeah, for that reason, this is #1 on my list this week, and that's the Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone, #1. Sleeper pick. On a seemingly normal August day in Boulder, Colorado, the skies are clear and the honeysuckle speck couldn't be happier. She's finally moving in with her girlfriend, Yolanda. But their world is literally torn apart when dark clouds roll in and release a downpour of nail splinters of bright crystal that shred the skin of anyone not safely undercover. Rain makes vivid this escalating apocalyptic event as this deluge of nails spreads across the country and around the world, threatening everything young lovers Honeysuckle and Yolanda hold dear. So this book, Rain #1, is my sleeper pick this week. This comes from Image Comics with a retail price of $3.99. This is a mini-series premiere, and it is the first in Chris Rawls and Ashley Wood's new Zygi publishing imprint line at Image Comics. So for that, anytime you have a new series, a new imprint line, I think that makes that an important title. But I dig this storyline. It reminds me a lot of Noctera, just in that instead of everything going black and being dark, you've got raining nails. It also reminds me of The Watchmen on HBO Max, where it started raining squid and different things. But anyway, beside the point, I just like that storyline, and I think that could be a cool premise for a TV show or a miniseries, something like that. And also, just really looking forward to reading it. It's coming from Image. Their titles are always solid, so that's why my sleeper pick this week is Rain #1. All right, guys, that's our list this week. Not too bad. $21.95 spent on 5 books. You could even probably pick up, my sleeper pick and stay under $25. So yeah, if you're on a budget, I think those are some good titles to maybe be on the lookout for. Some read potential, spec potential, a lot of good stuff, as always, coming out on New Comic Book Day. All right, so now that that's done, we've got to get into our giveaways. So this week's giveaway, last week's giveaway, or the last two, I can't talk, just rambling on here. So the last couple of weeks' giveaways haven't been claimed. So this is what the person who won this week is going to have sent to them. So you've got this Rise of Dracula, #1. Of course, the continuation of Cult of Dracula. Banger book, not really. Great read. It's not like a banger book. Swamp Thing, Green Hell, #1. Absolutely love this one. This Image First Saga, #1. If you've never read the Saga story, Fright Night #1, love that from Tom Holland. And then Batman One Dark Night #1. So those are the books nobody's claimed. So this week's winner will get those. All right, and that winner is Remy Q Studios. My boy Remy Q wins this week. His comment was, "I'm trying to get the fourth man, damn the Don." Love you, Remy Q. Glad we can drag you into some new comic book day purchases. Just hit me up on Instagram and I will get your address and get those shipped out right away. All right, congratulations to Remy Q Studios on his win this week. The books that are up this week is Captain Marvel #1. This was the #1 book on my top 5 list last week. Good read. Hopefully there's some potential there for the character. I don't know that my mind was, melted like it said in the synopsis, but it was still cool. And then Transformers, Optimus Prime, this collection of stories. This was very cool. I think this is a cool book to give away. Yeah, absolutely love this. If you're a Transformers fan and an Optimus Prime fan, must have. So those are the 2 books that are up this week. And as per usual, the comment that you're going to leave is what book you're looking forward to the most this week. What's your #1 pick? And then you have to leave the hashtag Comic Book Mafia, which of course is our channel membership, which is now live. So become a channel member today. We got some cool stuff coming up. Getting ready to do our first giveaway here in a couple of weeks to the channel members. So you got a good chance. I think there's 18 right now. So you've got a great chance at winning a box, with a value of around $100. So yeah, absolutely. Come over and join the Mafia today. Become part of this thing of ours. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Just as always, really appreciate you guys coming over, hanging out here on the channel with me for a little bit. It is so appreciated. It truly is. Hope this video helps you in some way with your picks for new comic book day. And I hope you enjoyed the new segment where I showed you the books that are coming out this week that I'm reading and enjoying. Let me know in the comments too if you dig that. I would appreciate that. If you do, it's something I'll keep doing. But yeah, just realized I wasn't sharing any of that information with you guys. All right, rambling on again. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you. Hope you have the greatest new comic book day ever. And you know how we end this thing. Until next time.